right, so I had wanted to provide some barbecue plates to co-workers and colleagues. So I ended up preparing a brisket yesterday, and then getting some potato salad and green beans and putting it on some rolls so they can kind of have a brisket sandwich. And I wanted to, well, first I wanted to use my new toy. I was pretty well pleased with it, actually. It's a Thermo Pro, and it was just something that was a little cheaper that I had gotten, but looked like it was legitimate. And that worked really well. I had bought something even cheaper before that always wanted to shut off on me. And so this thing stayed on for the entire cook. Not only that, I transferred it over to my pellet cooker, and this worked really great for me. I got a good color on this brisket, got it smoked up for a good 9 hours, I think it was. And then when I felt like it had a good bark and good color, I moved it over to my pellet cooker to finish up to temp. And so again, this is aftermath. This is just kind of an informative video on how well this went for me, and I think what made the difference. Before, I was relying on my analog thermometer to tell me what the temp was at grade level over here. Maybe this is not accurate. I wasn't paying a lot of attention to it yesterday, though, to say that, but I put one of those thermometers here and here and had my brisket cooking back here. So I only had a few degrees difference between here and here for the whole cook, and it was easier to manage the temps. Before, I was kind of watching my other analog thermometer there and watching this one and trying to keep temps in between, but having these in here made this so much easier yesterday. Of course, I've got the leads run through here and they're disconnected right now, but what I was able to do is actually set my thermometer to let me know when my temperatures got a little lower, or actually when they got too hot. So if it got a little low, I'd come out and add some wood to the fire, and then I'd walk away, and if the wood got too hot of a fire going, it would let me know. These are parameters I set on my phone, because this is Bluetooth, and so I can monitor the temps physically or monitor them on my phone, or I'd get an alarm when I got out of the ranges I wanted to be in. And then I moved my brisket over to the pellet cooker, where then I just went ahead and plugged one lead into the brisket, and I set that up. I even ran these smoke tubes just to put a little bit more smoke. That worked out. These are all ash now. I even kept a water pot in there, and I did my brisket up on the top level here with my lead in there for my meter. And then I set my phone to let me know when my brisket made 195 degrees. And so that woke me up, and I came outside, was able to pull this off and wrap it and rest it. It rested from 3 a.m. until I sliced it up at about 9 a.m. So not a long rest, but it came out really good. So I actually rather enjoyed using this device. Again, Bluetooth accessible or Bluetooth ready. I was able to preset temps. So I recommend this device. This is not a company that sent me anything for free. I actually paid for it, and I even signed up online, and then they actually gave me the opportunity to add a link and give people a discount for buying it. So if I recommend it, again, for the price point that it was at and what it did for me. And man, I am so thankful. I thank God for all He's given me, and the ability to be a blessing to people, and to do things that I love and have freedoms. Man, be thankful. All right, so wow, amazing. Wow, this is so soft. Gosh, this is probably gonna be, oh goodness. This is so good. I astound myself, but I'm gonna prepare this. I'm putting this on these trays. I'm taking about 20 trays to people at work to bless just before Thanksgiving with this. And I couldn't be more pleased. That's tremendously juicy. Pulls right apart. So good. Golly, that is pretty cool. Again, I couldn't have asked for this to turn out better. Oh, it's nearly soft as ham. I don't even. It's an amazing piece. Anyways, prime brisket from Costco. It was a real great turnout. I made 20 of these to give out to colleagues and gave them a few business cards. Hashtag world's best brisket. So I found using these meters this time made this cooking process much easier. I've had a lot of practice at doing it off of these analog style and using meters to check the internal temp of a brisket. But I did try one other meter to keep me informed of the cook chamber temps, but like I said, it kept shutting off on me. And I read the instructions, it says if there's no temperature change for 20 minutes, it'll shut off. And I thought that was stupid. It was supposed to be a Bluetooth device. It was one I bought at Walmart. I think it was their Expert Grill brand or something like that. And it was like 40 bucks, but anyways, it disappointed. This one did not. This Thermo Pro stayed on the entire time, notified me every time when my temps got to the low point I wanted to be notified at, and the high point if that happened. But again, this was real easy to manage. Again, I'll put a link, part of the process here. They asked if I wanted to be able to provide my friends or followers with a link or a discount. So yes, I liked it. I'm going to be adding that here in this video. So thanks for watching.